Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Umineko and the Cry. So, Battler still seems to think that it's not a witch. I mean, everyone else is dead. I can't. I don't see any. I'm trying to think of any conceivable way that it might not be Beatrice. I'm trying. But I... Why would you go alone? There's no other way. Golden butterflies. Oh. Are we going to actually see Beatrice? It's real. She's real. There's no way. Natsuri, what are you doing? This is someone who's murdered. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Found shot to death in front of the witch's portrait. How impudent for her to challenge the witch with nothing but a mere gun. Of course she'd end up like this. The only four who are left are the children. Let's continue. What? Oh no, when the Golden Land arrives, everyone will be dead. None will be left alive. The journey shall end and you shall reach the village of the gold. Fuck off, you little shit! Do you not know what's going on? There is no Golden Land. There is no fucking thing that's going on. You've been led a fool. You've helped this witch acquire her way, and now she's killed everyone here. Nothing's going to end good for you. It's not over until we're dead, you little shit! What? Clock? Midnight. 24 hours. Or however long. What? Is there a sprite, or are we just going to assume that it exists? That's how it ends?! What?! The storm passed and the leaden clouds had enshrouded the island for so long cleared away. From the rifts between the clouds, sunbeams shone, and yesterday's storm seemed like a lie. Just as someone had wished, the seagulls returned to the harbor once again and let their lively cries be heard. Afterwards, the police came and conducted an investigation of the scene. The corpses of the children, who were thought to have survived until the very end, were never found. However, because of the body parts that were discovered and the unimaginable gruesome nature of the scene, the police were forced to conclude that the chances of survival for any of the 18, even the children, seemed hopelessly dim. Just how gruesome was the banquet of the witch, and how beautiful was the Golden Land? Only they could have told the tale. Those who came after the banquet had ended had no way of hearing this tale. They could only imagine what had happened during those 2 days. However, the witch was fickle. She made a point in leaving behind this tale which didn't need to be heard, and it was allowed to be spread. And then many years later, a strange wine bottle had drifted on the waves of the pier neighboring the island and was pulled by a fisherman. Inside was a thin, lightly rolled notebook fragment written upon the crayon letters. Written there was a tale throughout the notebook fragments when people finally learned the truth, and many discovered Rose Day period happened in 1986. I can't read that fast! According to the writer, her name was Urashima Maria. Incidentally, as a result of an all-out police investigation, part of Maria's body, a piece of her jaw, was discovered. It was one rare instance where the corpse was identified thanks to dental records. Since there were several unidentified body parts that in that gruesome scene, the jaw was probably an extremely fortunate find. Because his jaw had been separated from the body, the police judged her chances of survival to be hopelessly dimmed, even though no other body parts were found, or at least identified. And so let us conclude the tale in the final section of the notebook fragment by Maria left behind. By the time you read this, I will probably be oh, you son of a... Although there are many things may not be please find out the truth. That is my only wish. Signed, Maribara Keiichi. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Well, everybody. And it shows how people died, too. That was Chapter 1 of 8. Legend of the Golden Witch. So what did we think about that? Well, it resembled Higurashi a lot, but it was pretty good. I have to say I was thoroughly enjoyed the whole time, and to be quite honest, I'm excited for the next chapters. If the next chapters are suspenseful and enriching as this, and hopefully not as long to get into it now that we've established everything that's going on, hopefully... Oh, wait! There's more! Huh, alright. Yeah, I liked it. It was good. There's the title screen. Umineko When They Cry. Actually, Umineko no Naku Koro ni. Welcome to Rokunjima. When They Cry 3, you know, Higurashi Kai was 2. Jeez. That was good. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. And if it's like Higurashi... Addition of new elements, the Golden Witch it's prepared a gift. As for the new elements, please confirm them in the title screen. Okay. Do we have time? A tea party? You've done well to make it this far. Did you enjoy your stay on Rokujima? I didn't. The Golden Witch has granted you an invitation to her tea party. We have that you've chose to attend. Or we hope that you chose... I can't read cursive. Episode 1 tea party. Oh, is this the all-cast review? Is Rikushio 7 gonna talk to me about bullying? Purgatorio. Oh my god. It's an OCast review! Definitely a bad end. Look at this. Listen to this fucking music. That's true, we never solved the riddle, so it is a bad ending. Shit is here! But, okay. There's the rep. Oh my god. So, So does that mean we're gonna go back and try this all over again? Because I remember hearing that Umineko was different from Higurashi in that it has one singular timeline, and not multiple different worlds. That's what the cannon's here! What even is this music? Why though? But why though? Kind of clear, kind of not. Yes, we know. You said it over and over. I gave up when Genji died. That's when I gave up that it had to be the witch. It was a good story, I have to admit. Well, how is there going to be more chapters, though? It's a pretty open and shut case. Well, they were more or less forced to. This fucking music, I swear. Don't try and figure out if these are actors or if they are the characters playing the characters. It's always been iffy in both Higurashi and well, now I assume this too. I swear, if chapters 5 through 8 have 07 talking to me again, I'm done. No, I'll still continue by that point. I mean, it's pretty open and shut case. Although we never saw the sprite. Yeah, Beatrice exists. There's no way around it. All hail older shit. What? Would you like to talk about our witch, Beatrice? Do you have time to talk about Beatrice? Yeah, it's totally over. There's not 7 more books. I would kind of be too. Jeez, I fucking think it's a little late now. You're all in purgatory, or something, I don't know. This is a nice purgatory, strangely enough. Why did you all stop thinking? Battler, okay. Battler. Battler. I give you the benefit of the doubt. I wholeheartedly believe it was Genji the whole time. But there comes a point when magic butterflies form into a human, a witch, and then everyone dies. Like, dude. If you are so sure that it's not Beatrice, please let me pick at your brain and figure out what you're thinking. Because I'm open to figuring out why it's not Beatrice. Please, indulge! Humans can do that. I'd hate to say it. Humans have done worse. Eee. Makes sense. We already explained that. He left on his own accord. Yeah. This one I'm interested in. Even with the key. The chain. You keep on saying trick, but you're not elaborating. You can't just claim... Someone attacked me and killed me from an impossible angle. I don't know how that happened. Dude. Dude. Okay, let's take that to the extreme. I want you guys in the comments to tell me, is there any way, with the pictures you saw, with the angle of the door, is there any conceivable, possible way for a human being to kill both Hideyoshi and Eva? My thought is that they could have opened the chain by using their hand. Doors open a little bit with the chain on. You can open the chain from the outside to an extent. It's a hard trick to do, but you can do it. However, in that time, Eva and Hideyoshi probably would have noticed someone's trying to break in. You... like... I want to be on Battler's side so much. Anything, I want to be on Battler's side. But... like, look at the evidence. It's pretty fucked. If you can prove... Right, hold on. Wait. Butler has a point. They're saying such nonsense for Butler to say that it's a human. But when you take that quote out of context and saying that, oh, it had to be a witch instead of a human... You've gone back to the Salem witch trials, where people just assumed it was a witch that did things, rather than the people that did it. And it's nonsense nowadays to think that it could be anything but a human being. Even with the circumstances that have played out, for Butler to believe that it could be a human because it just doesn't make sense logically, he has a point. Even though impossible situations have arrived, I think Butler has a point. Now, will that point be strengthened, or will that point be completely disregarded in the later episodes when shit gets real, or when more stuff happens, more impossible scenarios? I don't know. Or maybe Butler doesn't appear in the later episodes because he's dead. Unless the room was booby-trapped. He could have got... If the room was booby-trapped, then yes, you could get into that room. Dude, I know it's hard. Play act what? Play acting. Butler. Stop. You can't There's a point where you're dead and there's a point where you're not dead. You can't pretend. That did happen at the end of Saw. That would make sense. But he didn't have all the tools. Now you're starting to think that there's multiple people. Faked his death. Oh my gosh. Well, then that brings the whole Genji into the mix. Remember, it said that we could only recognize them based on their clothing. It's not hard to imagine that Genji and Dr. Nanjo faked their deaths and replaced them with dummy corpses. I don't know if he's over or underthinking it. There are a lot of plot holes in what Butler says, but a lot of what he says makes sense. It's basically if you believe the witch or not. If you don't believe the witch, then a lot of this stuff you could argue. And remember, we physically have not seen the witch. It's implied that they saw her, but remember, it's a story, and they're dissecting the story. We have never physically seen Beatrice. Genji and Nanjo could have faked their own deaths and killed off Kurosawa. Or maybe just Genji, I don't know. Well, because of the strange events. Our environment shapes us, and it's because of that that we're able to find conclusions. We're asking a question of faith. We have to look at it from a human's perspective on this. You guys realize that you're just accepting a witch, though, right? Butler has a point. Just saying witches exist because of a lot of impossible events that happened in a story, mind you. He has a point. I mean, yeah, in the sake of the story, it could have been a witch. Probably was. But that also means it could also not be a witch. People could have faked their deaths. People had things to gain. Eva and Hideyoshi had the most to gain from killing off those 6 people. So did Natsui at one point. Natsui could have killed a lot of people and then shot herself. But then again, she was with most people when other people died. If everyone accepts the lie, it becomes the truth. That is true. That is also true. We never saw the witch use magic. We saw demonic tools that could easily be replicated by humans. Everything was used by humans. There was no magical gunshot wound or anything. There was no burn... Well, Nanjo was burned in the furnace, but it's... impossible deaths didn't happen. All the deaths were caused by physical objects, which means it could be a human. Oh! Okay then. Hello there, Beatrice. And in case you didn't get his right until Kai. Well, now we physically can see the Golden Witch, so, to be fair, Beatrice does look like a person, which means that it could be a human. Remember, with the epitaph, she wasn't revived until after people died. Which makes me believe that while there might be a witch involved, it might be a person carrying out all the deeds. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. So he's born with an innate, not innate, an internal anti-magic thought process. And it makes it to where magic just doesn't exist for them. They're asking him to prove how he was a human from Butler and now from my perspective. Because I'm interested in his perspective, I'm saying, prove how it was a witch. Prove it. With magic and sorcery, prove it. Because all the weapons were physical. All the deaths were physical. They weren't used, their heads didn't explode in front of everyone. Someone didn't melt to the floor. No. Everyone died from physical wounds. Yep. This real culprit. Oh my gosh, that looks cool! Nice transition, 07. Gotta hand it to you on that one. Oh, it's getting better too. I didn't realize how long the tea party would have been. No, I want to see it too. Oh my gosh! Oh! That's not how you spell X. Dude, they could have died again. That's fucked up. Oh, that effect's so cool. Please keep on using that 07. Oh, it's getting intense. Oh, they're all dying, aren't they? By the way, this music's reminding me of Castlevania. What do you think it is? It's a red-like paint substance that looks kinda like blood. Okay. Okay. I think it's time to believe, Battler. How can that be? How can someone's head splitting open be proved with humans? Okay, I didn't know that the fucking tea party was gonna be like 40 minutes. So this might be an hour-long video. Jeez! Holy shit! Okay. This is fucked. This is just fucked up all around. Dude, that's fucked. So this is gonna be the premises of the rest of Umineko when they cry. Presented by 07, I guess. Oh, I think this is just telling me to be, like, to get ready for next episode. This must be the Japanese credits. Yeah, there's RMG. I remember him from Higurashi. Or her, I don't know the RMG's gender. Okay, well, that was a long video, but that was the end of Chapter 1. So, that's gonna be it. Humans versus witches. What do you guys believe in? Do you think Butler's right, or do you believe in the Golden Witch? I'm gonna stick with my boy Butler over here. I'm gonna look at everything inside and out and figure out if humans can indeed do it. There's been one Crazy Fox 1. Thank you guys for watching Chapter 1 of Let's Play Umineko When They Cry. Welcome to Rokenjima. Welcome to the tea party for those who are not human. I'm gonna save this for next episode, so until then guys, I'll see you guys then.